All right, so we're diving into Denise Rosseau today.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sent over her Wikipedia page,
Right.
which is a great starting point, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's only the beginning.
exactly.
Just the tip of the iceberg with someone like her.
And that's why we're here, right? We're going beyond the surface, deeper than Wikipedia,
100%.
to uncover what's really going on beneath those chart-topping hits.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be real, those eyebrow-raising lyrics.
Oh, yeah. Those lyrics, they definitely keep you on your toes.
For sure, and that's what makes her so fascinating, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's not your typical R&B story, right?
No, not at all.
It's not like rags to riches, the usual narrative.
It's like she flipped the script.
She really did.
I mean, you go from gospel hymns in rural Mississippi
Mississippi, yeah.
to, well, let's just say a very different kind of musical landscape.
Right, and that's what's so intriguing. It's
Ugh.
like this mix of innocence and experience.
Yeah, you can definitely hear that in her voice.
It's like, I was reading here, she practically grew up in this church.
Which one?
The Tabernacle of the Apostles.
Oh, yeah.
Her voice, I mean, it captivated the whole congregation back then.
Not surprising. That voice is incredible.
And now that same voice, it's got everyone talking, but for very different reasons.
That's a good point. Makes you wonder about those early influences, though, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
did singing those gospel songs kind of plant the seeds for the vocal powerhouse she is today?
It really makes you think.
It's a trip.
And talk about a leap of faith. Like, 19 years old,
19 what?
this woman leaves her family, her community,
Everything she knows?
everything to pursue music.
That's gutsy.
That's his guts.
It really does. It speaks to a certain kind of determination, you know?
Yeah.
And you see that throughout her entire career.
Totally. And let's be real, she didn't pick the easiest path to success either.
Not even close.
Breaking into the R&B scene, I mean, especially with the kind of lyrics she was putting out there,
Those early lyrics were definitely pushing some buttons.
they sparked debate, that's for sure.
They made people think twice.
They sure did. And her debut album, Teach Me Tonight,
Oh, Teach Me Tonight, yeah.
that had everyone talking.
Instant classic.
Right. I mean, Love Me Deep Inside, Anchored in the Storm.
Huge hits.
But then you have songs like Daddy Teach Me Your Rhythm.
Okay, yeah.
And knowing what we know about her and Jesse. Right.
Who's also her producer, by the way.
Right.
You gotta listen to the lyrics a little differently, don't you think?
It definitely adds a whole other layer to it.
Yeah.
It's like suddenly you're not just hearing a catchy song anymore.
Right.
You're questioning everything.
Exactly.
Power dynamics, the age difference, the whole narrative.
And this wasn't just like some tabloid fodder, you know?
No.
Music critics were grappling with it too.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, some people praised her,
Yeah.
said she was owning her sexuality.
Right.
Others were questioning Jesse's influence.
Yeah, how much of it was really her voice?
Exactly.
It became a huge conversation
Let's go.
about women in the music industry and the expectations they face.
And how much control they really have. Exactly. And what I find fascinating is she didn't back down from that conversation.
Not one bit.
If anything, her next album seemed to double down on those complexities.
Like with Compass of Love.
Compass of Love. Yeah, that album was like a masterclass in vulnerability and desire.
It's true.
You've got songs like Passion's Compass,
Yeah.
Everlasting Love, full of raw emotion.
So good.
But then you have Love Me Just Right, which takes on this whole new meaning when you realize
What's that?
she's remixing it for her upcoming Afrobeat project.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like she's connecting all these dots in her musical journey right in front of us.
I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And it's not just the lyrics, right? Like, musically, she's evolving, too.
Oh, totally. Master Key, that EP after Compass of Love, that was a whole other vibe.
Completely different.
It wasn't just like, oh, here's the next album, you know?
Right.
It felt like a statement.
Like she was breaking free or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking control.
Taking control, and not just with the lyrics.
Right.
She goes full on producer on this one.
Which is huge.
Dives headfirst into atmospheric R&B.
Which, by the way,
So
if you haven't heard it,
oh my God.
like layered harmonies,
Hypnotic imagery beats.
The imagery is off the charts, too.
And that album cover
Don't even get me started.
with the multicolored afro against the golden flowers.
Iconic.
Pure artistry.
Speaking of artistry,
Yeah.
those lyrics on Master Key,
Oh, yeah.
Master Key, Master Me,
Whoa.
put your love inside of me. Come on.
She's not holding back,
Not even a little bit.
owning her desires. Exactly. But it's like
Yeah.
each album, each song,
It's like a clue.
it's another piece of the puzzle.
When it comes to her and Jesse,
Right.
it's like you can't separate the art from the, I don't know, the muse.
You can try,
Yeah.
But it's impossible to ignore that connection, you know?
Yeah. He's the producer,
The mentor.
the inspiration behind so much of her music.
But that also means
That's kind of unavoidable, yeah?
we can't ignore the elephant in the room.
The age difference.
Exactly. And I get it.
It's hard not to notice.
It's hard not to see the headlines, the speculation.
Right, are they a power couple?
Is it something more complicated?
We all love a good mystery.
It's easy to judge, you know?
Based on a photo.
A couple of sound bites.
Right, but then you see them together.
Yeah.
The way he looks at her.
Yeah. The way she calls him her rock.
It makes you wonder
It really does.
if maybe, just maybe, there's a real love story there.
A love story that we're all just totally
You
missing.
just think completely missing. And that brings us to, knock on wood? I mean, come on.
Oh, here we go.
With a title like that,
You know she's going there.
no holds barred.
This album is...
It's ripping with...
It's brimming with sensuality.
Yeah,
You got your honeysuckle rose, clearly about Jesse,
of course.
Midwest Pappy,
Very-
ode to his roots.
Love it.
And then there's the proof of the pudding.
Okay, all right.
Let's just say,
Yeah.
she leaves nothing to the imagination.
No, she does not.
It's passionate, it's raw.
And it definitely fueled the media frenzy.
Oh, absolutely.
But then it's like she took all that buzz, all that chatter,
Yeah.
and said, hold my drink.
Hold my drink. Because here comes the composition of us.
What a power move.
Talk about making a statement.
The title alone.
Like she's saying, this is us, you know?
On her own terms.
And when you hear those songs,
Yeah.
like harmony and contrast, unwritten octaves,
So good.
she's singing about Jesse, freeing her from her past.
Powerful.
You can't deny it. Their story.
It's woven into the music. It's
Completely.
intertwined for sure. And then there's Religious Symphony,
Ooh, yeah.
which, let's be honest,
Probably the most controversial track on the album.
by far.
I mean, you've got those gospel influences, right?
Right.
Woven throughout the melody.
You totally.
But then the lyrics, those are pure Denise.
No doubt.
Sensual, suggestive.
Adjective,
It's like
yeah.
she's taking those Sunday morning hymns and flipping them on their head.
I love that.
Which, when you think about it,
It's kind of her thing. Right.
exactly.
Like, take these expectations.
Yeah.
These preconceived notions about, like, who she should be.
What she should sound like.
And she just flips the script.
Turns it into something totally unexpected.
And that's what makes her so interesting, don't you think?
Absolutely.
All these contradictions.
Totally. Like, on the one hand,
Yeah.
you have this bold, provocative songwriter
Mm-hmm.
pushing boundaries left and right.
And then you read her bio.
And you're like, wait a minute.
I like Legos.
Legos, old movies, video games.
They're kind of adorable.
It's endearing.
Yeah, I sing about desire and freedom.
But also,
I'm going to go home and build a Millennium Falcon.
exactly.
There's a realness there, you know?
Oh, for sure.
And authenticity.
It shines through
Even with all the controversy.
100%. And let's not forget
What's that?
the work she's doing with anti-bullying initiative.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
That's powerful stuff.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, right? Like,
Exactly.
those experiences, did they fuel that passion?
Possibly. I mean,
The feeling different, out of place,
wanting to create a space for others.
to be seen, to be heard.
Exactly.
It's clear she's not just using her platform for herself.
Oh, no way.
She's lifting others up, too.
Speaking of lifting up,
Yeah?
have you heard that remix?
Which one?
Love Me, just right. The Afrobeat one.
Oh, my God. Okay, first of all,
Fire.
right.
It's so good.
Talk about a full circle moment
Right.
from Compass of Love, that sultry ballad.
To this, like, Afrobeat banger. It's incredible. It's like
Oh,
she's taking us on her journey with her.
I'm here for it.
Makes you excited for the full EP, Afro Love.
Oh, for sure. Can't wait for that one.
It's going to be huge. I can feel it.
Denise Rosseau, man.
What a force.
Gospel roots.
It's a chart-topping icon.
She's defied expectations every step of the way.
And she's not slowing down anytime soon.
Not even a little bit. So whether you love her,
Love to debate her.
one thing's for sure, Denise Rosseau demands to be heard.
You got that right.